Hi, I'm Marius from Norway. Great to see you.
Nice to meet
Uh,
you.
How's your day been so far?
So far, so good. We get to
So far,
talk
so
to
good.
nice folks about something we worked on for a couple of years. That's not so bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I want to ask you about the new format because this is episodes ranging from 6 to 9 minutes. It's a kind of new for cars, and I know that Mark, you're experienced in the short film genre, but how has it been working on this project?
It's it's been fantastic. Excuse me. I love the short format generally as a storytelling, being able to, storytelling in the short form, both storytelling as well as actually the working environment of a short format here at Pixar. And to be able to tell these stories, episodic stories, is, Disney Plus provided a new platform for us, a new outlet, and for us to tell different kinds of stories with characters that we all know and love. And so it was a unique opportunity that both stretched us creatively as well as from a production standpoint, how we would get them done, how we would make them, and learn new things. So that's exciting. Yeah, I mean, I'm a fan. I've watched several series for short form episodic series, and it's really satisfying. It's kind of like, have you ever taken like a cake and you've broken it up and you're like, I'm just gonna have one slice, and then before you know it, you keep coming back and you've eaten most of the cake. It's like
Yeah.
it's just a different way to consume something, and it provides a like, we couldn't tell this set of stories in a feature. It wouldn't be the
No,
same.
that's true.
It wouldn't be the same.
It wouldn't. No, absolutely not, because it's a separate adventure in each one of the episodes,
Exactly.
and it has a continuous storyline, and that's so cool because you get to do a lot of different things.
Yeah, it's
Um,
super fun, and we haven't been able
yeah,
to do that with cars.
yeah. I have studied both 2D and 3D animation, and we used to watch For the Birds. Our teacher loved For the Birds. We watched it. I probably watched it like 100 times in school. And we used just that short film, and we analyzed frame by frame and everything. And with short stories, you can really tell a lot. And just watching episode 5 and 6, episode 6, which had a lot of musicality and just a lot of fun, and then the circus in episode 5. It was seeing the cars come alive in that way. It's truly something special.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, yeah. But you're right. You have to get into it. Like, we know what's going to kick off our inciting incident, so to speak, is all in our cold open. Like, we're in it and we're running quick, and it's a different type of ride, right? It's a different type of excitement to watching that.
Yeah, definitely. I also want to talk a little bit about, how did you come up with this project? Was this, Disney's idea, or did you where did it come from, and the idea, where did it originate?
No, it's great. And that's kind of the question we get here at Pixar a lot. Like, did someone bring you this or whatever? It's all of our ideas are all come internally. It's all things we thought of here. And we had batted around a few different ideas for what to do with cars. We knew we wanted to do something. We knew we wanted to do it in this kind of like short form episodic thing, and explore that side of it. And then our writer and one of our directors, Steve Purcell, had this idea for a road trip. It's a great chance to have kind of a mini adventure. Like, every stop's a mini adventure, and that really had some legs to it. And it kind of took off from there.
Yeah. How is the process? And I asked this question because I'm very passionate about animation, but how is the process of directing animation? It's
Oh,
something is very different, I assume, from traditional film.
yeah. No, I mean, really, directing animation, the most important thing I would say to anybody is what is the shot, or what is the moment, or what is the character, what is it supposed to be for the storytelling right then and there, right? And
Yeah.
as a director, like, we're just trying to sit and watch it as if we're an audience member. What's it feel like? Am I surprised? Am I ahead of the story? Am I behind the story? How do I make sure that it feels satisfying as an audience member? And that's what we're trying to then um, help craft along the way with our crews.
Yeah. So this project has probably been going on for a little while because animation takes a lot of time. So I'm wondering, like, with the pandemic and everything, how did you manage to work from home, and the kind of mixed, some people working from home and some in the office,
Just
it's
like this. It's a lot of screen time like this. We've
a lot.
got, just real quick, we've got this fantastic um, group people of here called Systems, and they kind of run all of our kind of infrastructure, our computers, how things talk to each other, making sure we're all up and running. And our systems folks were fantastic. When the pandemic hit and Pixar kind of dispersed into this work from home environment, they were able to get us up and running, within, the next day in many cases. And it was wonderful. And they were flexible and they adapted, and we were able to make things like this series. It was
Yeah,
unfathomable, actually. Like, we didn't really allow work from home before the pandemic, and it was kind of unfathomable that we could continue to make these projects from
absolutely.
a couple of years ago. So it's a miracle, and thanks to Systems for that miracle. And but it also allowed for people to kind of work in different ways, and which is always a fresh thing. So it's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. And also I want to ask you, like, what advice would you give to young animators that are starting out?
Oh yeah, I mean, honestly, the I give two pieces of advice. One is advice of something to avoid, and that's comparing yourself to everybody up, down, and sideways, right? Because that's the easiest thing to make you want to stop. Because you think
Absolutely.
like, oh, I'm not as good as this, I'm not as good as that person. So don't compare yourself, because all you're trying to do is be better than you were yesterday. That's it. That's the only person you compare yourself to is yourself. And the second is just keep doing it every day. Just a little drawing a day will get you further than you possibly believe. A little bit of work, a little bit of step forward towards what you want. That's how it goes.
Yeah. Well, thanks. Really fun talking to you guys. And then thanks for having me, and have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. You too. See ya.
Bye.